It's about to go down.
Yo, it's your boy Bolo Biggs, aka the guy that always get double meat on all his meals, but still got the nerve to order diet water. Yeah, I don't get it. Anyways, welcome back. It's been a few days since I did any work, so I got a chance to take the highway rider out for a little spin. Took it down to Aztec Island over in Maryland. If you've ever gotten a chance, if you have never gotten a chance to get over there, that's where you want to be. It's down the road from Ocean City. The most awesome experience ever. I camped out there for like 3 days. The horses, the wild horses come up to you. Even had a deer. Even almost had a damn deer sandwich, meat, turkey, T-bone, something. That's how I roll. Anyways, yeah, welcome back. So I am going to address this damn leak issues that I have. Doing everything else is not as important to me. There's no point in fucking with the floors if the ceiling's still leaking. So let's get started. I've already done a few things, but I figure I'd point out some shit. So I am very lucky to have screws. Let me see it. Screws. Damn, I'm so easily distracted. I belong in this motherfucking short bus. Anyway, so I have Phillips screws, the big ones, instead of rivets. Lucky me. I know y'all have had a lot of struggles out there with the rivets. I don't know. It wasn't like I planned it that way, but I guess the Thomas built short buses come with screws. There are some that have rivets. Not a big deal. Grinder, gone. But let me show you what I did with the screws. Okay, so check it out. Remember when I was talking to you guys about the different sizes of the Phillips drill bits or just bits in general? This is a 3, and they'll tell you on there this is actually a P3. They fit a lot better with the Phillips screws on my bus. May not be the case for you. This is a P2. As soon as I see it, a P2. Damn it, my fat ass got bent over. P2. So these work a lot better with the smaller Phillips. Again, you use the wrong one, you will strip the shit out of them. I am going to use, which ones did I leave behind? I am going, these here are going to be a P2. Let me flip. P2 fits like a freaking glove. P3, it's a little bit bigger. Shit. It's a little bit bigger, so it doesn't get all the way in, and it's more likely to strip. I'll show you what to do if you strip them though. But let me show you. Alright, so check it out. I got my impact drill. I love the impact. It breaks it hard so that the initial break pretty much helps everything. But if you fuck around and don't have it lined up properly, you will strip the shit out of your shit. But let me show you how fast this shit goes. Yeah, don't hate on me, y'all. Look, I could do it without even looking at it. Check it out. Oh, come on, you fucking ding-a-dong. Yeah, so I did a lot of them already. Yeah, they just fly all over the place. I started to catch them, but there was no point, man. My fucking shoulders were getting heavy. My arms were getting heavy. So I knocked it out real quick, y'all. I'm not even gonna play. I heard some people mess around with the rivets several different ways, and it's taking them like 2 or 3 hours just on one freaking strip. I've knocked out quite a bit already. I don't want to bore you guys with that. I know I use the word bored a lot. Probably using it wrong, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so in another part of this video, I'm gonna show you how to address the strip one. Okay guys, so I have a few screws that are stripped and were hard to take out. So I'm gonna show you how I deal with them. Hopefully I won't burn myself or get hurt. All right, I'm gonna attempt to do this with one hand since I don't have a camera guy. I think I went a little too deep, but we should still be okay. So all you do is cut that slit, and now you can use your flathead. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. Come on, baby doll. Oh yeah, come to daddy. And that's how you address that. Bang. All I'm doing here is just peeling back the ceiling, sorry. Just to get it away from the ceiling. And what I'm gonna do is use my grinder to cut along here. So all I did was cut that sheet metal here that leads up to the emergency exit. Basically I unscrewed it and I bent it a little bit, and then I cut it with my grinder because I didn't want to address this right now. If I attack it and I don't finish, then I gotta fucking figure out a way to waterproof it and protect it from the weather. But this is what came down. The reason why I'm holding it, I wanted you guys to see. It rained, I think 1.5 days ago, and you can still see that it's wet. That's why I'm taking the ceiling apart. One of the reasons. Okay, another tip. I see a lot of folks struggling with the contours of their ceiling when they're addressing it later. Like putting panels and shit like that, or walls. Bruh. Why the fuck don't y'all keep that shit? So all I did, because I'm going to take it down anyway. I started unscrewing it. What I did was take a Sharpie and I chased it. I don't even think that's a fucking word. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that. So all I did there was just trace it. You were like, hey Biggs, why are you tracing that shit? Because I don't know once I take this shit off if I'm going to have a lot of space in between. So it may be different jagged edges or whatever the fuck. But I got the contour of the ceiling, which I don't have to fucking fabricate or whatever. I see a lot of folks struggling with it, big ass gaps and so on. Yeah, I don't have to. Y'all owe me for that one. Go ahead and send me like 2 coupons for like a double £1/4 pound or something. Okay, so when I was taking the sides and everything out, the ceilings, you gotta make a mental note or even take a marker and start marking shit. So you're gonna see a lot of rust spots. Y'all see this along here and down here. My suggestion, marker, just because it's easier to read. When you start seeing the rust or the leaks, streaks and so on, mark it. Excuse me. Identify where your leaks are coming from. Like this rail here has quite a bit of shit. I'm probably gonna address it differently depending on what I found out elsewhere, but you gotta pay attention to shit like that, especially up here. Look at this shit. So all I'm doing here is just drawing an arrow, so that I can concentrate on those areas. Excuse me. Concentrate on those areas when I do start working on my seals and things like that. These rails aren't so bad. This here is some shit. Alright? That's some shit. Fuck y'all thinking? So what I'm looking for is water lines. That way when I'm on the ceiling, I can concentrate more on that. I'm gonna address everything and reseal the caulk and all that, but it does help you quite a bit if you focus your attack on a certain spot, if you will. I don't rambling too much. Fuck this shit. Okay guys, in case anybody's wondering if they want to dig into their ceiling or their floor, even though shit looks good, I just removed partial ceiling where I didn't even think it leaked, and this is what I... So this is the speaker that was in the ceiling back here, and I actually didn't have any leaks, but check it out. That's water, folks. You don't want to deal with shit like that. Pull the ceiling, pull the floor. If you want to keep your ceiling, just take it apart slowly and put it back together. I'm not doing that. I'm actually redoing my floors and my ceiling, but this shit right here is just fucked up. So I have a lot of fat people struggles. I don't like to bend down. I'm not lazy. I just don't want to work too hard. But here we go. Okay, so check it out. Y'all saw all those screws and shit on the floor, right? And you're like, but Biggs, how are you gonna address that? So this used to be where the intercom speaker was. Bam. And now I have it on my fishing line. Yes, I keep fishing line wherever I go. This episode is brought to you by Hook. No, it's not Huck. Hook? Yeah, that's my sponsors for today. They don't pay me. I don't know why the fuck I throw that shit out there, but they make great performance gear. I do a lot of fishing. So you guys see all those screws there? I'm going fishing. So what this does, it picks up a lot of the screws until it gets full. But what it also does is picks up a lot of shavings. I'm kind of concentrating on the video right now, so that's why I'm missing a few. But yeah, let me show you what yeah. So that is what you'll end up with. Let me take you to the light. If you guys can see, look at all those metal shavings just from cutting and drilling and so on. Don't be a douchebag and just wash it onto the pavement. Do what you can and clean up as much as you can. But I'm gonna clean this off and I'm gonna hit the rest. Yeah, I'm not even gonna charge y'all for that. Man, I need to start hanging out some bills and shit. Another tip, just a tip. When you take off your shit, mother trucker, when you take off your, start disconnecting shit, label your shit. I don't label mine left or right because it depends on who's looking at it from what direction. I always label my shit passenger or driver. Like this one here, passenger speaker, passenger dome light. It's important that you guys label shit. Reason being, like this one here, it's pig tied. This used to go to the dome up top, but if you notice, it's got a pig tie on it. This actually runs off to my light that sits on the roof of the vehicle. When you open the side emergency handicap door, the light goes on up top. Label that shit, man, because I am going to eliminate my dome because I'll be running 12 volts from my battery bank, for my solar power. But this here needs to stay with the vehicle. So you need to keep that power source there when you eliminate the one back there. So let me give you a walkthrough. I took those pieces out, I kept it. Took this long strip out, I kept it. And I don't need to show you how I did it, guys. It's just fucking removing screws. Like I said, I got lucky. Took the padding off of there. Padding off of there. I had to cut that because I was having a tough time getting the screws out from the front. I'm not keeping that anyway, so I already had a game plan to get rid of it. Took this whole strip out. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about was this section here behind the driver's seat, my control panel. The pieces that were here and the pieces that were here. So these are the pieces. And as you can see, they are shaped and all funky and so on. You see how some of these pieces are here like that? I'm not throwing that out yet until I'm absolutely done. I'm gonna use those as templates, and you should too on some of your shit. Once we're stripped down the walls and everything, I'm actually not probably gonna touch the floor yet. I'm gonna attack the roof and address all the seals. So basically what I'm doing, wherever there's a seam, there should be caulk of sort. There should be caulk of sort. And I'm taking that all out and redoing them. All the rivets and screws that are not removable from the inside because they are coming through from the outside, I'm literally, dang, why did I struggle with that word? Talking to myself again. So I'm not gonna, what was I saying? So I am actually gonna make a big ass puddle with my silicone caulk, whatever the fuck. I still don't know what I'm using yet, guys. Bear with me. So I am literally going to dab each and every one of these screws that are coming through and rivets that are coming through from the outside. After I clean them off, of course, and treat it. But the bus shakes when you're driving and so on. Shit's gonna get loose and crack and bend and so on. So if it does, I want to slow it down. I already have the walls out. Why not fucking assist it along and protect it? So this is what I'm doing. So as you can see, these are rivets coming through from the rubber rails. I'm sorry, from the bus bumper rails are rivets. As you can see, some of them are either corroded or rusting here. I'm gonna clean that off, and then I'm gonna dab the shit out of it, probably like almost a quarter size, to help the seal so it doesn't leak. And actually, here's the other ones. These are screws. Some of them have screws. The top rail has screws. They're in pretty bad condition. These aren't so bad, but the ones back here are pretty rusty. So I'm just gonna literally dab the shit out of it. A quarter size, and who cares? It's gonna be behind the wall to help waterproof it and help with the seal. Well, that's all I got, folks. I'm gonna take advantage of the daylight. I did come in early today. I got a little bit done during the day, but I'm gonna go ahead and rip the rest of this shit out. Y'all don't need to see it. The fuck's the point? Y'all here to learn, right? Be good. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Your boy Bolo Biggs out. Yo, you guys ever just sit and stare at your shit for no reason at all? I find myself countless hours just sitting from the car or whatever and just staring at this motherfucker. And it makes me happy knowing that there are endless things I can do with this. That's what's up. I guess you can't appreciate it unless you do it yourself. Bus life, highway life. That's what's up.